Hi, this is John from Waukegan, Illinois. The first step to learn to fly a quad is to learn how to hover it. On a Mode 2 controller, which most people would use, that means the throttle is on the left side and the right side is like a stick on an airplane. You push forward, it goes forward, you push back, it comes back. Go right, right, and left, left. So it just, that controls the direction. Where your left-hand stick forward is increasing throttle to go up, and you bring it back, and it'll decrease. And learning throttle control is one of the hardest things for beginners to learn, or the first step for beginners to learn. And then the other control, it'd be left and right, would cause the quad to use a rudder, and it would spin to the right if you go to the right, or it'll spin to the left if you go to the left. That would be a lesson for further down the road. So basically we'd be using forward and back, and right, left, forward, and back. So that's the basic commands. The first thing to do would be to get the quad so it will hover about a foot above the ground. You get any lower, you get a backwash from the propeller, and it's not as stable. So you want to be about a foot above the ground on a small quad like this. So I'll turn on the remote, a radio transmitter. It's bound. The two white propellers are the front, and the black ones are the back. This is a JJRC quad. It's a lightweight quad. It's good to learn with something small and lightweight, so when it falls and hits things, it doesn't hurt the quad or anyone or furniture. So here we go. We bring it up, and first thing is, try to let you see my hands. I'm up too high right now. I'm up about 2 feet, so I'm lowering it slowly, and it's drifting to the left. So just give it a quick push to the right. It's a little bit too much there. I'm hoping you could see the controls. It's hovering pretty good. It's starting to drift to the left again. Little tilt to the right, little tilt back, tilt to the left. So you want to keep it within this 3-foot box. This cloth I put on the ground is 3 feet by 3 feet. Try to get a clear spot at least twice that size or in each direction, so if it does drift off, you're not hitting anything. So go through about 10 batteries like this just on hover. It's a little boring, but what you need to do is learn hand-eye coordination, and it's just a matter of practice, and it becomes automatic. About a foot off the ground, a foot to 2 foot would be ideal. And try to keep it in that box, and 1 to 2 foot off the ground. It starts to go forward, you just give it a quick push back. Starts going to the left, give it a quick kick to the right. Oops. And then just worry about hovering. What you're really doing is learning to hover, go up and down. The less control you use with your right hand, the better off you are. Starting to come back a little bit to the right. A little bit too much to the right. It's getting out of the box. So we go back to the left. You want to be about at least a foot off the ground. If you get lower than that, you start getting a backwash, or get the bounce off the floor. It causes turbulence. So bring it up a little. And then I don't want to get it too high, because when it falls, it'll make a bigger crash. So it just parameters to stay in. Kick to the left or right. Down a little bit. So you're really learning control of the throttle with your left hand, trying to get it to hover, and occasionally using the right hand to keep it in the box. And this is the first of 10 steps to learn how to fly. Like I said, maybe use up to 10 batteries just learning this first step. A lot of times people, when they're starting, they overcorrect. They let it fall too quickly or rise too quickly, then you're fighting it. So small corrections is the ideal way to make this thing hover. But this is the first step, learning to fly.